sort of. It's a pretty big announcement, and it's an announcement that I think some of you aren't gonna like. So I'm just gonna get into it. We know survival has always been a realm that hasn't got as many players as OP. It's it's been like that pretty much ever since OP was released. Throughout time we've left it up and we have tried to what's the word like boost it, like try and make it more appealable to new players. And I think even like it may have been successful. However, like it's very clear it still isn't doing as good as OP. Or you need to get a better mic. Maybe I made it close.
Hunt?
I think she's changing her mic. No, she's just lagging.
Yeah, well, you brought it closer and it started lagging again.
Oh, okay.
Your mic's
Wow,
fine, hon.
I'm getting trolled. Okay.
just carry on and slay. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Everybody knows, just Severin didn't want Growl. That wasn't English. So, this unfortunate news is news I don't really want to say, but in a week time, survival will be closed. So everything on survival, so all coins they can be transferred to OP. Cosmetics they will be transferred to OP. But obviously all items, all builds, all stuff like that won't be transferred. However, we will allow players to download the world. Like we'll give you a world download. So it's like you can obviously access all your builds, in the survival world or something. But there are there's multiple reasons why we're not just doing it because like it's not getting enough players. So with each realm, there is a sort of like balance. We need like enough players that it seems interesting or it's worthy to keep up. I guess is the best way to put it. But there's also the side of that realm needs to sort of sustain itself. So obviously each realm it does cost per realm to keep up. I'm getting nervous now. Wow. So yeah, so sadly for the last I think month or so, survival hasn't been able to sort of sustain itself. So basically it wasn't really making enough money to sort of just like pay its hosting fees. The best way to put it, which like there is no sort of easy way to try and push people to try and like buy more stuff on survival. But it's also like it's like how it's hard to say.
We couldn't get a balance between free to play and
ranks
paying.
ranks are already global, so you'll have those ranks on OP anyways. But yeah, coins and cosmetics they can be transferred, but everything else sadly will not be there. If we do need to like extend the time of like to transfer everything, then we can. But the sort of I guess deadline or the original deadline is next weekend in a week. As I said, as for builds, we will download the world and let you like have the download of it, so you can download it and keep your builds, but they just won't be on the server.
I'm seeing a lot of people complain and don't do it, but the reality is no one's funding survival or buying anything, so it can't sustain itself anymore.
The thing is, if you guys want us to keep improving Melon, and we're working on a whole lot more at the minute, but if you guys want us to keep sort of improving it and keep pushing out new things, we can't have survival keep running when it's just draining funds at this point. Like if you guys want more content and new stuff coming out, then survival unfortunately does have to go. And it wasn't a split second decision. We have talked about this for quite a while, and I mean it was released in October, and yeah, I've just seen a chat. It's always been struggling, so yeah, it wasn't a case of we just want to shut it. It was
Yeah.
to make room for new things to come.
I will be honest. Basically, I don't know how long ago it was, but sort of around the time I pushed out like a lot of updates for survival, like the change in eco shop, change in like points, and there being like being able to earn coins with jobs or like point stuff like that. The other option at that time was to close survival there and then, which I didn't want to do because I really wanted to try like help it. Like I would rather spend time trying to help it and trying to boost it rather than just shut it down and try and make something new. But obviously, even after doing that, it just didn't work out how we wanted it to. So if you had like, I think everybody on survival has noticed if there has been lack of updates on survival for the last week, that is why. But yeah, this decision has been in discussion for at least like couple weeks.
I've just seen a comment as well. Froggy has said, "Fusions, can you mute them?" Yeah. I've just seen a comment from Froggy saying, "Why close it? Just leave it there." It's not a case that we can just leave it there and it doesn't affect anything else. Obviously, all realms take a certain amount of money to keep up and keep updating it. So it's a case of if we leave it there, it's going to get no updates. It's going to drain finances out of things that we could be working on for the better. And I've seen a comment as well saying survival is growing. It may sort of be growing in terms of player base, but as I said, it is a huge sort of financial issue right now. When we want to bring Melon back to kind of where it was, but better, and bring out even more stuff, we need to kind of cut losses essentially. And it sounds really horrible, but it is true.
Two things I want to say. One, gems will not be transferred. I think Qwerty, you said how 3 million on survival is 300 million. If we were to transfer gems and we use that ratio, that would just be extremely, extremely unfair. But those gems were earned on that realm, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we won't be transferring gems. It's just cosmetics and coins, yes, but anything like earned in game without coins, or like, hold on, people are saying more stuff. CCs won't be transferred. Again, it will just be a thing like if we transfer CCs, then it's like people on OP have CCs, which would just be unfair on those who don't have CCs on there. Because like you earn those CCs on that realm, not the other realm. There's already enough CCs on OP as there is. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, so with the thing, obviously keeping it up, it does cost money, as Tez said. If survival did make enough money to sustain itself, then it could the other option, if that was the case, is that we would keep it up, but we just wouldn't push updates anymore. Like we put out like the monthly crate, but that's it. But because survival isn't sustaining itself, and I think as Tez says, drains money. It drains money from whatever OP makes. It's just better to shut it down and to work on something new, rather than to just keep it up.
Yeah.
Why does it cost money? All server hosting always costs money. Good server hosting is never free. So the more servers, more realms we add, it will cost more and more. That's why we need to make sure that realm is able to sustain itself in order to keep it up. Since if we didn't, it would be it would be a waste of money.
Sorry, so also anyone with tickets open right now for old to new coin transfers on survival, those coins will be moved to OP. So you'll see if anyone's got tickets open, you'll see that your tickets will say like, oh, it's being transferred. They will be on OP. Obviously, we're not going to make them new coins on survival when they're going to have to be moved again. So
yeah, so I have removed, or I think in most ways, I have removed all ways to get coins on OP. I have removed the ability to buy ranks on, not on OP, on survival. Oh my god. I have removed the ability to buy coins and ranks on survival, as well as like the new bundles and keys that we put up. Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
If you just had old coins transferred to new coins, they'll still be transferred again onto OP.
Yeah.
No one's kind of going to be left with losing out their coins. We're not that bad.
We won't be transferring any items other than the only things we're transferring is coins and cosmetics. That's all. Because trying to transfer all items for everyone, it just isn't possible. Unless like we would have to like leave survival open for at least like 2 or 3 weeks for it to happen to try and get everybody. Which, like, the longer we leave it open, it's gonna cost us, and it's no bueno. It's it's such a bad way to respond. Okay. Well, yeah, that was the main sad news. There are some good news that I may have leaked earlier in this call. Don't know if anyone was paying attention. Looks like you weren't. You weren't? Oh my god. I thought I was being obvious.
Nothing along didn't hear it either.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well.
I'm just waiting for you to leak it again.
I didn't hear either.
I really want to be obvious, but at the same time, I want there to be suspense. I want there to be hype. But it's hard to have.
You said it.
Can I do a
Just say
little leak?
Yeah, you can do a little leak.
Okay, so obviously this stage call is mainly about survival shutting, but I kind of hinted at it. Survival is shutting because we need to kind of save those funds for new things to come. So
Yeah. Fun.
new stuff coming soon. To a MelonSMP
There's actually
near you.
2 things in the works right now.
Oh, yeah, there is.
2 things. Here's a question. How many of you like parkour? Have any of you played a few dropper maps recently? What about Spleef? Do you like Spleef?
Anyone interested in a maze that you'll never be able to get out of?
You shouldn't have leaked that.
It's fine.
Like, need to find out which maze it is. Oh wait, there was only one maze. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, there'll be several.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't let Dumby play infected. Don't let him play Spleef. He Spleefs himself. Spleef King. I have the video footage.
But yeah. That didn't really. It's sort of hinted at what we're working on. Though it's not what everybody thinks is the thing.
I've just seen a comment about us pushing meaningless updates instead of focusing on publicity. So we obviously do know that we do want publicity, we want more marketing, etc., etc. I know I'm partly responsible for that, but it's a case of we want to get these things up and running and then focus on that. So we're not completely ignoring sort of marketing and publicity and possibly getting, I don't know, YouTubers in. That's one thing that we spoke about. We aren't ignoring that. We just want to kind of make these certain things properly and get them running before we do that. I'm gonna be upset. I made a staff lodge on survival.
Farhan, you don't need to spam the request to speak button. You can just click it once and wait. I see you spamming it, trying to be invited up. Called you out publicly. How do you feel?
It's like, please, I want to speak. Just let me speak.
But yeah. I will say, the new stuff that is coming, it isn't being added to replace survival. originally it was going to be added to just like be another add-on. But obviously because of survival status, unfortunately it won't be here for next what do you call it, Tez? The next thing.
Hmm?
I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Era? No.
not the era. You say era. I say era. Okay.
Yeah, but you also say better instead of beta.
I don't know.
We're from different countries, it's fine.
I'm gonna say it's not lifesteal. Stop saying lifesteal. That's one thing I'm gonna say. It's not lifesteal.
Yeah, it isn't.
Why not? Maybe in the future, but not right now. There's better things to do than lifesteal. Sorry.
You guys don't answer anything. What was your question?
I'm legit gonna leave if it isn't lifesteal. Shame.
Okay.
It's such a bad. We already have plans. We can't just add a lifesteal. I mean, we can, but we can't. Maybe in, I don't know, later in the year we can think about lifesteal, but right now it's not gonna.
Like you say, is
happen.
new stuff coming yeah, so we will make an announcement on the new stuff. We're just kind of trying to tease it and leak it right now without giving too much away.
The urge to not leak everything is really high, but I know I have to calm down.
Are there MelonSMP YouTubers among us?
When will the new build from the sneak peek get revealed? I don't know.
Which one?
There's only one.
Oh.
When it's close to being finished, which may be a week or two, depending on how fast we work. I had to remember we all have, well, me and Tez Fusions, we have like in real life jobs and like, you know, chaos school, so we can't just spend all our time every single day on this stuff.
Sadly.
That's why it does take, you know, a few weeks or months. Or 10 months
I'm in middle school.
Yeah, he's in middle school.
I can see everyone's still talking about YouTubers. As I've just said, we want to get this new stuff kind of running and up and going first, because it's pointless bringing in YouTubers when things are going to change within the next month or so. So it's not something that we're completely ignoring, and we do understand, but it's not going to happen like this month.
What I would say is, like, a lot of points you guys have brought up have already been brought up in, like, the management team together.
Yeah, we do have a lot of meetings that obviously you guys don't know about. Please fix Mel before bringing YouTubers. Yeah, that's what my point was. Somebody's the real Spooderman. GG, hon. Well done.
Wow, Zell, you meanie weenie. Wait, why am I mean? What did I do? Why am I a meanie weenie?
Meanie weenie, that's amazing.
What did I do?
Oh lord.
It's my new name. I'm no longer owner. I'm a meanie weenie.
Meanie weenie poopy pee pee.
This is just me and Tess laughing at people's comments now.
Need more of the media. Yeah, so I did say in the podcast a while ago, I was away for a little while. A family member got very ill, so I didn't make a whole lot of content. I do apologize for that. But I literally have a spreadsheet in front of me. There's a lot more media content coming within the next couple of weeks, and a lot more regularly. So I do apologize that things have been quiet on the social side, but my life has kind of calmed down a little bit, and I have more time to commit. So yeah.
Do diff things, not just YouTube trolling players while funny it gets old.
We've only done 2 videos on that. The latest one was us reading out bad appeals. But don't forget, we also do have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube Shorts. There's all different stuff on all the different platforms. So we're not just one-trick ponies. We like milking trolling because we enjoy it. We're not just one-trick ponies. Seems 2 was too much. It was. It was.
Okay. I have like 30 minutes left. It's the time we let people speak.
Oh lord.
Okay. The first one that shows up is Proxy. Proxy, do you still want to speak? Are they even here? Are they still here? Are they... Oh, they're typing. Proxy, do you still want to come up and speak? Or... No, I'm good then. Okay. Lambert. Let me do it, okay. Please, reminder, please don't, like, just say joke stuff. Like, we're generally looking for feedback, not... Okay, I'm putting a lot of trust in you.
Okay, so I have a proposal.
Okay.
My proposal is I should be president of the MelonSMP and everybody should give me their piece. Boom. And I'm missing a couple more thingies, a couple more doodads. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta read the Bible for y'all. Let me.
Okay, no.
That's crazy.
If you don't do actual valid feedback, I'm just going to move you back to audience. Just fair warning to anyone who comes on stage.
I'm scared to let these other people speak now. Okay, I'm gonna invite FaZe. I'm not gonna ask people, I'm just gonna invite you, and if you don't speak, then you're gone.
Huh? Oh, wait.
What's up?
Oh shit. I mean, oh flip.
You can... yeah, try not to swear.
I think. I don't know. I didn't even mean to raise my hand.
Oh my god, okay.
That's a mood.
I mean, I guess you can just go back to audience then. How do I move you back down? Help. Oh, he's gone, okay.
That is a mood.
Oh. It's like me and my memory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 30 minutes to burn.
Yeah, guys, they
Who else wants to speak? Raise your hand.
yeah,
I'll
to
just
speak,
spam
please.
ideas in the chat instead. I'll read them out. Fortnite, no. No W.
But we're trying to play Fortnite. Does no one else want to speak?
Someone just said what happens to OP when the new realm, if a new realm ever come. Nothing. OP is still our main focus.
Why can't Bedrock see the pride flags? Bedrock pack isn't updated. Trying to upload Bedrock? Bedrock pack, it's just a really annoying long process. I will update it again eventually, or try and find a better way to update it. But that's the downside of having a custom texture pack. I'm thinking. I honestly want to say something about the server, but don't want to be me. You can say anything as long as you don't, swear at us and curse at us. We'll accept feedback, even if it's negative.
As long as it's feedback pertaining to what we're talking about.
Yeah, as long as it's like actually actual criticism instead of like, shouldn't it be best removing that from the Bedrock right now? Yeah, so I don't know why, but the texture pack like makes the pickaxes for Bedrock just like not work the same. I'm gonna be completely honest, hype is what killed this melon. Everyone was so hype about the new melon before it was opened, so when it opened people stopped playing because they were sad about what happened to the server. It really created unrealistic expectations for the server. I really hope this does not happen for the new stuff you're going to add. So yeah, sadly, well, I say sadly, but it's like, when the reset happened, I was just an admin. Or junior admin, either one. So like, us admins had limited say in what was going to happen. A lot of the content was obviously managed by the previous managers and the ownership. So like, after reset, we couldn't really like, what's the word? Like, obviously you could give our opinions and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it wasn't up to us what happened or anything like that. So obviously over time, ownership was switched over, people got promoted, stuff like that, people left.
Yeah,
Person in the chat just call me all different people.
yeah. So
I'm
if
not the
anyone
original owner.
doesn't know,
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
Charlie was the original owner, and then
Yeah.
Ho-Ho's and Charlie owned it together, and then Charlie left, Ho-Ho's brought in Dayton and iMod, Ho-Ho's left, and now Dayton and iMod have Zell.
Yeah, me.
But as you
Just a
all
nervous laugh.
as you all can see, Dayton and iMod don't have a whole lot to do with the server itself. So
The best way to put it is, like, I'm sort of the forefront owner and they're like in the background, more on like, sort of, I guess we call it business
there
side or
was
like
Cam.
financial side. Oh yeah, Cam. He came in as a CEO, another owner, basically. But eventually he did resign, and then I was promoted.
That was
Want to
during the 1
discuss the
month.
monthly key? We can discuss monthly keys. Yes. Oh, lost chat. Okay.
Me too. I remember when she was a helper.
Oh yeah.
I was like senior mod, and now you manager. I'm like, yes, hon, you go.
I still remember originally joining Melon and going straight to Mango because I liked mangoes. And because it was an Earth server. Earth servers are my favorite. That wasn't even trying to be anything, I was being genuine. Yeah, I remember on the Earth server that on Mango, I went straight to Japan.
I don't know where I was. I was in the middle of a flower forest.
I was in a flower forest. Is there actually any questions that's happening? Because everybody's just talking.
Someone was asking about the monthly key change.
Yeah, so, I think I explained this in a feedback form, or like gave at least one reason why we have changed it, like how it used to be, how the levels started to increase every month. So like, I'm trying to remember what I said. So yeah, I originally wanted so all monthly stuff was the same. So everything was level 15, and that was going to be the max, like no matter what. So for like people who like collecting stuff, obviously like changing or like this all the levels being the same like isn't really an issue, or like it does like it doesn't really apply to them, I guess. Yeah, if they're more collected, then regardless of like the level is the same or not, I feel like they just collect them. Just because collecting things is cool as a collector. But obviously, there's a lot of people, or like a good portion of people, who do like the PvP on the server. And I assume a lot or some of those people who like the PvP always try to get like, you know, the best stuff. I have a point, but my mind just went completely blank. Tez, help me out, please.
Sorry, I'm being bullied for my high. I wasn't even connected to what you just said. I'm sorry. I can't
Oh
help
my
you
god.
with
I'm gonna cry.
You can make
Level
the
2
change so
is...
crates were more appealable again.
I don't cry.
Because at the moment, the crates were not being bought enough.
I can understand the point of people like waiting to buy a key to get the next level, but by that logic, someone could wait like 6+ months for like a level that eventually would just increase and increase. Say if like we put the max like cap to what we would increase it to is like 30, that would still be 9, like over a year from now. Over a year? Yeah, that would still be like
Yeah.
over a year from now. And I don't think anybody's gonna wait a year just to get level 30 stuff. I mean, some might, but like within that time, anything can happen. You know, like God, like I'm not gonna say there's another reset. There's no reset ever happening. I can't even speak English right now. There's no reset happening, but say in 6 months or 7 months, we do think about another reset. That person could have been waiting all that time to try and get level 30 stuff, only to have everything reset and like the level of reset back to, I don't know, level 10, 15, and then it increases from there.
They're just
But
talking
yeah.
about Tez's height now.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said in the feedback form, if somebody has a set of level 15, like if they don't care about collecting like all the custom items or like the you know like specific monthly items, then they don't really be like they won't need to like buy keys because they already have level 15 stuff. They already have the best stuff. So if we start increasing the levels of the months, the best stuff will eventually become the not best stuff. So, is that understandable? I don't know what I'm saying.
Somebody wants to speak.
Somebody wants to speak. Okay. Speak, please. Oh, did it? It's not. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go.
Hello, hey, sorry. So I was asking in chat, right? I was like asking a bunch of people like who wanted lifesteal, right? A bunch
Yeah.
of people were saying yeah, and like I was thinking like because I know a bunch of my friends that would join Melon because they like to play lifesteal servers, and I know like you'll get like at least average 100 players on lifesteal realm alone. So like I was wondering if we can add lifesteals.
So it's not like we're saying we're never gonna add lifesteal. Like we can look into it like later in the year, but it's also for the next 2 to 3 months. We already have stuff planned. Like we already have stuff that we plan to release. So it's not like we can just like push all that back and like start on a new realm or like a new lifesteal realm. It's more so like that's gonna have to be after everything we already have planned, which could be, 5 to 6 months.
Yeah, it could be a while.
Well, more like 3 to 4 months, but depends. Depends how fast stuff gets out. Is there anything else?
Why does it cost money to start up a server? Are you guys using a hosting site or something?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I don't know much about the hosting part of it, because that isn't really like my area. But a lot of hosting sites, a lot of servers like Hypixel, it costs a lot of money, especially Hypixel, with the amount of like servers and stuff they get, players they get. It does cost money. Like we wouldn't be able to run this server for free at all, unless unless you owned you were able to host it from your own PC or something, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know much about hosting, but yeah, like this stuff is never free. Like even for a smaller server, it's gonna cost money, and as I said, with the more realms we add, each realm has like a base price, and then the more realms I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry, don't mind me. Yeah, the more realms you add, the more expensive it's gonna cost for hosting overall. So if, like, as I said, if that realm isn't sustaining itself, then like there's no point keeping it up, because it'll just be eating money out of other realms, or other realms. Which the aim of a server or any business is to like make enough profit, obviously, like so the servers can stay up, but also enough profit that we can save it up. We can pay for advertising, pay for maps for new realms, or like maps for events, stuff like that.
Why is in the hub, just a question, why is events still there? Well, you guys aren't using it.
I think that's been there since reset, or for a while.
Yeah.
The original idea was to bring back events, but obviously it's been pushed back a lot to work on other stuff. I think I can leak that we are working on an event realm. It's the first proper leak with more information. We are working on an event realm, but it's going to be more than just an event realm. So it is going to be more than just we host events there. So we just need to finish that and then release it, and then it's all good. But yeah.
Oh, that's really it.
Anything else you?
No, I don't think so. Yeah. There's one guy. His nickname is O Polar Bear on Survival. He has spent a lot of time on it, and I know when it's gonna disappear, he's gonna be sad and quit, I think. Can't you do something that will give him a start on OP?
We can transfer like the coins and the cosmetics, as you said earlier, but we can't just like give people like free stuff on survival or on OP to make up for the fact that survival is shutting down.
I do
because
also want to say just quickly, I do know Polar. He's since changed his username, but he does actually spend a lot of time on OP as well, because they helped me to build LOL Town. Like a lot of LOL Town was built by that person. And then they switch a lot. So even though they do have a lot of hours kind of logged on survival, they do use OP. So
okay. Well, he's on a different timeline. That's why I don't see him as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it.
Cool then. I see someone in chat. Can we go back to having events until that realm is done? The events realm. So there can be like events hosted on OP, like find, I don't know, fusions at spawn, like stuff like that, until we can get the events realm up, and then you will be able to play on the event realm take part in events and other fun stuff that we have planned.
Zal,
Yeah.
there is a question about points somewhere. Will there be more things obtainable through points in the near future?
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff on OP that needs to be looked at, like the daily rewards that needs to be looked at. Hat keys need to be removed. Point shop needs to be, like overhauled. Because right now it's just gems and books, and I don't think many people care to buy books when they already have like enchanted stuff from basically every single crate and every single kit. I think jobs overall need to be like just overhauled. Will in-game levels be transferred? I think they mean playtime levels. I'm gonna say no, because like
We can't transfer player time between rounds, so we couldn't do it anyway.
yeah, we can't transfer, like, we can transfer the actual level, but it would sort of mess up ranking up on OP. Will there be any role? People don't need to put the text in bold for the thing to be seen. Just saying. Will there be any roles in a Discord server that can boost? I don't know. I haven't really messed around with Me6 that much. Yeah, the carpet
I
issue
mean, I
is a
can do it,
1.20
but there's
issue.
an issue about doing it.
Stop doing big word thingies. It's hypocritical, Stydog. But yeah, the carpet issue is a 1.20 issue. It's because in 1.20 you can recolor wool and beds and carpets with dye. Obviously in 1.19 you can't do that, so it's like messed up. Can spawners be transferred? No, spawners will not be transferred. Only coins and cosmetics. Things obtained with gems will not be transferred. Gems themselves will not be transferred. Only coins and cosmetics. I miss Discord ranks, it's less hard. So we have added in chain dogs, if you make a ticket and you just like show like a receipt of like what's it, Tebex receipt in your emails, then you'll get a role on Discord to show you like which rank you have bought or ranks you have bought. We have 10 minutes. Is there anything else quickly?
I was just about to speak there and the silence was killing me.
Everybody's doing rank in the chat now.
Can't you guys just delete OP survival?
So
yeah, just shut down the server.
If we delete survival, like half of people will go to survival. You know, if you delete OP, like half people will go to survival, half will just quit.
Yeah.
Because when survival opened, when like New Melon opened, like obviously like the only server was survival, and because it was such a big change, like from most players were on Watermelon and Apple, which were like OP servers, money was easy to get, everything was easy to get. It was such a big change from being able to get everything and anything to having to actually work with stuff. Players did not like that. Not to say some of y'all are a little lazy, but it is a, like very obvious people do like it when it is easy. Yeah.
We're not resetting, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we're not resetting. That's like I'm gonna avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, no, we're not resetting. It's basically obviously you guys see the player count. We're not where Old Melon used to be. We're working towards it. But because of our player count and the way that the server is, we kind of have to really check on all the realms. And because of the state of survival and the fact it is kind of a money drain, we can't just keep it up. If it was a different situation with finances and player count and stuff like that, it could have been left, but yeah.
Someone said, can we get more additional chest shops in coin shop / eco shop? I think they could be added to eco shop. I think coin shop is gonna be sort of left to cosmetics and like keys, like crate keys that are like, what do you call them, like the better crates and stuff. So yeah, they can be added to Eco Shop. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. Obviously we're not gonna do reset now or anytime soon, but but I have if I see at least like half of like OP survival and everybody's at least like prestige 1, I think at that point something's gonna happen. Something's like, or like if everybody's like the highest level of prestige, because I mean we can make it so like like the server would never be able to reset, never have to reset if we just keep on adding prestige levels. Because prestige levels are meant to like make people start from 0, like, you know, take all their money, knock them off Battle Top, and then let other players have a chance to earn money and get on Battle Top. So like it's like a cycle. But you know, at some point the cycle might break. But you know, we've only just released prestige rank, so unsure of how that's gonna go.
I am not changing my profile photo. Just saying. I green
great, I love
screened
it.
this myself. I'm slaying. It's not changing, guys.
Will there be a Christmas present hunt? So it's not going to be as OP as Easter. I think somebody's going to have to try and hold me back. But yeah, for Halloween, it would be cool to do like trick or treat, and then for Christmas, it would be cool to do like, you know, Christmas present. But I think it'll be a thing of like that will be held maybe in an event realm, so it's like nobody has any sort of advantage over others. But you know, we'll have to plan it closer to today. Hashtag shut down the server. I'd rather not do that. I think the rewards from the Easter was more than good. I gave out, like, I mean, it's, some people used alts, which I didn't take into account when placing all the eggs. So obviously, like, if you had an alt, you just got OP really quickly. Halloween should be a 7 trick-or-treat, yeah, trick-or-treat event. Someone made 20 plus alts. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Not gonna lie. Add jump scares for Halloween. Yeah, let's make MelonSMP into a horror movie. Dumby, you know what we need to do. FNAF crate. I don't think we can...
Yeah, we can't rip off stuff.
Well, I say that as I say, we literally added SpongeBob stuff this month. I would more than happily make a full suit that's just, you know, Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah, because the movie
That's a
comes out
personal project.
then. I want it.
Oh yeah, the movie.
Yeah, the movie comes out in October.
Never mind a Halloween crate, we're gonna do FNAF crate.
Backrooms crate. Yeah, so with the shutting of survival, we'll also have to say goodbye to the back rooms.
E2 love story crate.
Oh my god.
FNAF heads are in HDB, are they? I can make better heads. Just saying.
Tezzy be slaying at your front door. I'm the jump scare, like when you log on, it's just me twerking. Jesus. Oh, thank you. I made my own skin.
We're going off track here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I have 5 minutes before I have to
my
daddle.
ADHD will mute now.
Okay, does somebody want to speak or to then speak? This daddle's good after this. Why is everybody saying my name? What? What do you want? Halloween idea. You can make a command that you can use 5 times per day on different players. Trick or treat, and you can get a special candy. And you have different chances to get different rare candy. Interesting. Interesting. Give me a head pat. No. I want to talk again. Okay, I'll talk again.
I thought the death chests were only supposed to work in the overworld. Not in
Mm.
E-Warp.
Oh. 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 They aren't supposed to work in E-Warp.
Well, they do.
I think that's something we just did not take into account. I think there is a way we can disable death traps working in a specific world. Why is there a USA tag in a new crate, which is also obtainable for 250 coins in coin shop? Because the tag relates to 4th of July. But I have... Oh, yeah, we got a point there, not gonna lie. Doesn't matter, it's getting removed. You have a point. It is getting removed. I'm taller than Zell. You probably are. Zell, yes, Dumby.
Am I alright? So like, I I don't know if you like was like the other day whenever you was on, right? And we was talking about PvPing and stuff, and we was talking about the thorns. Why is there thorns on the armor though?
Because Thorns goes on armor.
Yeah, but like that just makes it annoying because like whenever you're fighting and then like it's you main sword really now because the bows ain't as OP anymore, and whenever you like hit them you get that damage stick to yourself, and then you can't really jump for a second, and so you can't crit, and like that's why most people are quitting PvP and then just quitting the server mostly.
I understand what you're saying. I think Thorns has always been added to all armor, or at least all the monthly stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's meant to be the best of the best, and obviously
Yeah.
it's not going to be the best of the best if Thorns isn't on it.
Yeah.
If it does make PvP easier, we can remove it, and then if players like want to add Thorns, they can just like add Thorns 3 on it. But we'd need to do like a poll on that, really. Just get a wider range of opinion, rather than just one person.
Yeah, I feel like if you was to like remove the thorns from most of the armor, like I guess keep it on monthly since like that makes it like better or whatever. But like if you was to remove thorns on most of the armor, more people would start playing again.
Interesting. Something we can keep in mind. Is there anything else?
Yeah, and also the crossbows. The crossbows are like a lot way too overpowered. Like people just spam the crossbows. Like, cause the other day, like I had full epic on, and then my friend just came with no armor and spammed me with crossbow, and he ended up killing me with it. But like I feel like the crossbows are too OP too.
Because of the quicker charge.
Yes, cause the way it just like instantly charges, and people like on one of Danny's videos, whenever he got kicked for unfair advantage because his CPS because he was clicking way too fast. I I feel like the crossbows are just too OP.
I think if the level of quick charge gets down to put down to 3, which is vanilla. I think that should remove the issue of it being able to spam
Yeah,
it.
that would make it a lot better, to be honest.
Can look into it. Because I think something we do want to try and do is try and boost PvP again with all Menon players, especially people on Apple. They were really into PvP. Is there anything else, or is that it?
No, that's it.
All good then. I request for you to move my Easter egg to OP. I think we could build the back rooms in OP so people can still get the back rooms tag. As for the crab tag, I think I'll just make it like the cat tag and the dog tag and the bird tag, and just make it and put it in coin drop. because there isn't going to be a crab in OP for there to be a quest for it. New showcase event when? What do you mean by showcase event? Do you mean like sneak peek or?
I think they mean
Build
building
competition.
showcase.
Oh, we could host another build competition at some point. This time I won't enter, I swear. Yeah, we could host it, like, host it tomorrow and then, like, end it on Friday and then announce winners on, what do you call it? It's the Saturday. I remember my days. What about chat games with Bedrock? For the chat games, we can't control that. That's, like, the way it's made, it was obviously made for mostly Java players in mind, because a lot of servers are mostly for Java players. Chat games aren't disabled. Sometimes it just don't work, which I don't know why, but yeah, there's nothing we can really do other than remove the games that, like, Bedrock players can't do. But I think there's enough, like, chat games where, like, I only think, like, a small portion of the chat games are, like, ones only, like, some Bedrock players can't do. Just gotta continue playing and wait. If there's a parkour area made and you want to use pure parkour, if we make a parkour area, we can make an official server warp just called, like, warp parkour. We don't need to make it into a play warp, so you can keep your parkour warp. I'm pretty sure I own pure parkour.
Speaking
like-
of official server warps, there is a new warp coming next week as well. If you guys remember in old Melon, there were the photo booths that were on Pair. They're coming back, so there is going to be like a social media area where you can take screenshots with your buddies. And I'll usually be there as well. And you can be on our Instagram, Twitter, etc. So yeah, that will be coming as well. There'll be like a little announcement, but we will be having sort of more official player warps coming rather than just like spawn and pinata.
There is one more thing I wanted to mention that I saw a feedback form for that I actually like the idea of. So somebody made, like, a feedback form about sort of making, like, a communal sort of, like, a community mall area, where players could sort of, like, either rent or, like, buy or just, like, get little, like, little rooms to put shops in. Like, it's not gonna really do much. I mean, I don't know, but I think that would be a cute idea, just for, like, to try and, like, have more player warps, like, centered in, like, one place, since I think they mentioned how there's a lot of player warps and it's hard to, like, what's the word? Try and, like, visit them all. Why is Zell doing all the talking? She keeps getting stuck.
That's just
you're not
her,
wrong.
hon.
It's just me. But yeah, like, just an area where, like, multiple people can have their player warps, so it's easier to, like, visit all the different warps, easier to visit people's shops. Just like an area to try and, I don't know, bring the community together, I guess. But yeah, I think that would be a cool idea. Excuse for me to build. How do you get backrooms tag? So the backrooms tag you get in survival. You need to find the backrooms, and then you need to go through the backrooms. Then you need to click on ho-hos, and then you get the tag. So you have 1 week left to get the tag. We can probably add the backrooms to OP. But that's gonna take a bit. You can add a Rubik's Cube hat. Not anytime soon, no. What's the requirements for staff? You can find the requirements in the actual staff application form. You can find the form in information.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah. I gotta skedaddle. So yeah.
Well, guys, thank you all so much for joining the stage call. We might have another podcast soon, right, Zal?
Maybe we'll accidentally leak some stuff. Who knows?
Well, anyone else have anything to say before we leave? Staff, I'm talking about. Do you two have anything to say?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, you frightened the hell out of me.
You're
Terry.
great at coordination.
I'm being called
Yeah,
Terry
well,
again.
lucky.
This mic is like so loud.
I know. Like he's swallowing
I'll get
it.
bullied for my mic if I talk.
Jesus. Right, guys. So I guess we'll see you all again in another stage call. About the new realms. Bye.
Bye.